Yeah.
Love that sound.
Yeah. Welcome.
Sound of a dinosaur.
Yes.
I love it. It just sounds like a...
This sound?
Yeah, it just sounds like a really hurt elephant or something, but it's a dinosaur sound, apparently.
It's a brontosaurus sound.
Is it?
It's a legitimate, real recording of a brontosaurus, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of voice actors then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We recorded everything back then, as mankind did. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, folks, to episode 2 of the video recording of Weird Together.
Yeah.
It's November 28th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting there.
An actual...
we're slowly reaching December. And we're behind
December's
our
coming up.
Christmas decor.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
It's mostly done. Would you say it's mostly done?
It is done. There's nothing else to do.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So now that's up.
It probably took us, 19 days?
Sure does seem like it. We have like 3 layers of trees. Or, I mean, not trees.
Layers.
We have 3 layers of 3 or 4 layers of decorations. We got the tree. Well, we got the tree. Then you have to fluff the tree. Then the lights already are on the tree, thankfully. Then we put the cranberries on. Then we put the major ornaments on. Then we put the crystal ornaments on. Then we put the sparkly ornaments on. And then the candy canes go on.
And there you have it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
And who thought that we shouldn't put the candy canes on?
You did. That's a big mistake.
And I was wrong.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Candy canes always work. It makes the tree sparkle. Where's that sparkle button?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
There we go.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And other than that, I mean, do you want to talk about a couple of movies that we watched? Or do you want to recap the week first? What do you feel like chatting about?
We can talk about the movies for sure, because they were really good. But also, today, though...
Oh, yeah.
I almost got in a fight at Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah. Tell them that story.
I wasn't the Karen. I just was mad at a Karen. I don't know. I was blocked. Have you ever found yourself blocked in at the store? And you're like, I don't know which way to go.
You were in a Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah, and I was like blocked in by all corners. I couldn't get out. People just kept coming at me. And then one woman came at me with her cart, and she wasn't stopping. She was going to literally run me over. And I'm looking at her going, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, what are you doing? Or whatever. Why is other people's response the same thing I'm saying?
Mimicking you?
But a little louder.
A little more frustrated?
And I'm just walking away, shaking my head, going, you're an idiot. And, like, she would have literally, like, run me over if she could. And I was like, I have nowhere to go. There's a person here. There's a person there. Where do I go? You guys are all coming at me. You don't give a crap about 2 or 6 feet at all. Your cart isn't your 6 feet. You're still coming at me. You could still run me over.
Right.
I can't get out of the way. I was here first.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you. There's not going to be any more Karens. There's going to be irate shoppers now. Who are you going to call the people like me who are just getting mad at the Karens?
A pile of dead Karens.
Oh boy, you would have been really pissed if you were there.
I think the reaction that she gave you, which was just repeating what you said, is because clearly she was a moron and she thought like, I need to be there. I need to be in that crowd. I need to be in the action. I don't care who's in front of me. I got to get through that person. The quickest way is ramming my cart through there. Like, she's not thinking. Did she have a kid with her?
I don't know. It was so quick. I was just like, I'm not staying around. I was already confronting her, like, what are you doing? You're going to hit me any moment. No. And she just looked me in the eye and just kept going. And I was just like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Maybe she just, she was just feeling a little bit badass and thought that you would just bounce out of the way.
It's a Nordstrom Rack where the makeup and jewelry and handbags are and stuff. Mm-hmm. Plenty of other places to go.
Right.
But she just chose to go where everyone else was. And I'm always making an effort to stay out of the way. And people just don't. They just don't care. Like, it just really angers me. So we quickly left Nordstrom Rack. So And it wasn't much anyway. Nordstrom Rack in Canada sucks. Just saying. It's not as good as the one in the States.
It's all we got since we can't cross the border right now. But Nordstrom Rack in Washington State, anyways, there's a few of them. There's 3 in Washington that we sort of frequent.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But we've had some good deals there before and nice stuff. Whereas here it's
meh. I haven't seen anything new show up in that store either. We've been there a couple times now. I'm just like, this is the same things as last week. It's just 40% off now.
But also the nature of the Nordstrom Rack was, here's a Nordstrom. I mean, we do have one Nordstrom here, but it's overpriced and
don't let it trick you though. It's not coming from Nordstrom. Not all of it.
True.
I would say maybe 30%. Like, it's really not. They make stuff for the Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah.
Like the Madewell that they have there is not the same Madewell you get at Madewell. No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
For sure. I bought jeans there once and it did not feel the same.
Did not last.
It's just like the outlets, right? When you go to an outlet and I think, what was it? J. Crew, they make different clothing for the outlet than they do.
Banana Republic, all of those brands do.
Same thing with Coach too.
Yeah.
The Coach outlet, they actually got sued for that recently.
Right.
For saying that original price was this, and now if you go to the website, it'll say comparable at versus like original price. They changed their wording because it's not the same fabric, it's not the same leathers, it's not any of the same. So don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
All those Coach lineup people, don't be fooled. And my 2 Coach bags that I had from Star Wars already fell apart, and I had to fix them. So, and I assume if it was like a true Coach bag, it wouldn't have fallen apart.
Well, I would hope not. Not for those damn prices.
No.
Anyways.
And even the outlet prices are expensive for what they are. I'd rather have a Loungefly.
Comparable at
what?
A price we made up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You may find 1 or 2 bags in there that are real bags, but those are the ones in the outlet that are like $1,000.
Yeah.
And those are going to be real. But the ones that we get that are Marvel and Star Wars and all the other stuff is a shittier version of what they make.
True.
So, sad.
It's sad. What do you think of this beverage?
It's good. It's good. It's like is it a tequila beer?
No, what it is? Well, it's not. Yes. Why did I say no? It's the Field House, which is a local brewery here in Vancouver,
we like
BC.
them. They're really good.
It is a kiwi and tequila golden sour.
Ooh.
Which tastes freaking
It tastes
delicious.
good.
Yeah,
this is what a sour should taste like.
Yeah. I'm actually a little upset that this was a smaller bottle because I poured it out to the 2 of us and it's almost all gone. This is it. This is all we got.
This is it? This what I have in here is it.
All you're getting.
This is all the nectar of the gods I get.
Yes. Really great though. Look at that color.
It's quite good.
Dynamite, but this is not a beer podcast.
You can't see the color of mine because I'm all Star Wars.
Yeah, but really, really tasty.
I like this. When did we buy this? I don't remember.
You know what? I just found it in the back of the pantry. I shifted stuff around when I was making my kombucha, and I recently found it in there. I was saving this for Ray and forgot about it, and then he came over, and we didn't drink it because I lost it. I lost it in the pantry.
When you saw it,
yes,
did you hear this?
Yes. In fact, one more time.
That's your face. That's your face.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That was your face? Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Not this. That was happening for the last 3 months when I lost it.
No, that one was for the last 4 days that we lost an ornament that we just bought, and I've been sad about it.
Oh my God, it's right up there. Yeah.
What's his name?
Snow Miser.
We bought Snow Miser for our tree to go with Heat Miser.
That classic Christmas classic, A Year Without Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
That's the lab movie with the dog.
The golden retriever.
Yeah.
Heat Miser and Snow Miser, and then in one of those song sequences, the I'm Too Much sequence, there's the little Snow Misers, the little Snow Miser guys with their little
they're all dancing
ragtime
in a row.
hats.
I would get it, but it's really hard to get up.
Yeah, they've got a little 3-pack. But I'll show up a picture.
Yeah.
People know what we're talking about.
You can just do a little thing in there.
Do a little dance.
We lost him. I remember we got him in the mail because it arrived when Ray was here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool, I'll just put it out because we're going to be putting our tree up anytime.
Well, like a month from now.
So I put it somewhere. I put it on top of a picture frame on our wall in the living room that has a ledge. And I just like, oh, I'll put it there. It'll be out of the way. It won't be in the way.
Oh, it was out of the way.
I searched all this week since we finished the tree.
I would say the last couple of weeks off and on, we're like, where the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, I searched.
Did we throw
everywhere.
it away? Did I recycle it? What did I do with it?
Yeah, I thought for sure it ended up in a box because every time a delivery arrives, we throw the box in the corner of the kitchen.
Yeah. And
then you take them all down. That's just how it's been because we don't want to touch them as much. We want to just let them roast in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought maybe they ended up in there, but I was like, no, because you break them down and you take them out. So that couldn't have been it. So I was just like getting upset because it's not like it's like $25 ornament.
Were you this?
No. No, I was just upset because I just bought you that. You were excited to have a full set of Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
And when you did think that, oh shit, maybe we actually threw this thing out, you looked up to see how much it costs.
And it's gone now and it's worth like $80 or something.
I knew it would show up. And we kept thinking like, oh, maybe we took it downstairs like around Halloween, and I kept thinking like no, because we actually never went down there and got the Halloween stuff. We did put a couple things there.
I did because we got some other new ornaments and we did put those down there.
That was in like September.
No, like when we were cleaning out storeroom recently,
Oh, okay.
I brought him down there.
Right.
But then I thought he was in there. And then last night we were doing something and I was staring at you in the couch and I looked up on the picture frame above our couch and I saw it and I just totally stopped it. I paused.
Your eyes just all of a sudden turned and locked onto it, and you were like, there it is.
You thought maybe I saw a bug.
I thought that was the face of you are seeing a giant spider on the wall, and I'm going to have to go relocate
yeah. And I was like, oh my, I didn't even have to say what it was because you looked over and you were like, oh my God.
And what that tells me is I never look in this corner of our apartment.
No.
Which is weird because every morning I go over to that corner and I open up the blinds to let the sun in for one of our little plants. And I guess I don't look to the right of that.
No, I've been searching. When you go to bed at midnight, I'm still up doing stuff and I've been searching. I've been looking in drawers. I'm just like this person just digging everywhere looking for this thing going, I'm going to find this. Because you also lost your new mask that you got at the Vancouver Canuck store.
This gives me hope. We'll find this one.
I think it's folded into your clothes
I think it
somewhere
probably
because you're
is,
folding
too.
laundry at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're losing stuff. But hey, if you ever lose socks, I can tell you where to find them.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's a good tip. I want to do a whole YouTube video just on that.
Socks. We should.
On the mysteries of socks.
So in your washer,
yes.
how the front comes off your washer.
If you got an old timey washer, what's that, an agitator?
Yeah.
Because some of them don't have that anymore.
Well, they all, I don't know.
But not the same
I don't
style.
know if the front loaders do it or not,
Yeah,
but the
these are
top
different.
loaders do it. Your socks will fall into the washer. And if you look in your washer, the top of the edge is
So where the tub is.
Yeah, the top.
Where it
It goes
rotates.
inside the machine itself. When you're pulling laundry in and out, or when it's agitating, a sock may go in there. He may jump ship.
There's around the agitator here. There's an area outside of the rectangular housing where there's space, and it can fall under there. So you have to pull off the front panel. And when we did that,
We found a mecca of sock piles.
I'm going to say we found like
I don't know,
8
to 10
single
I don't
socks.
know. Yeah, it was a lot. I was just like, I've been holding on to those particular socks for a while, and I finally got rid of them because I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
And I found the other ones.
There was a great moment where we pulled that thing off because we were trying to figure. We had like a leak, so we were pulling that off, and we watched a video on how to take it off. And then when we got that panel forward, I swear to God, we were both standing there in silence, looking down at these socks, going, "What the fuck is going on? Why would someone put socks down there?
I know.
And how do they know exactly what socks I've been missing?"
I was thinking, oh, this is exactly where we had the leak, and the socks have been soaking it up. Thank goodness for the socks.
Thank goodness for the socks. Yes. Oh my God, that was so bananas.
Oh man, we're gonna pull it off because we think more socks are in there because we're missing a couple, and I know they're in there, but we have to do it again. We should do it again and see what's in there.
I know for a confession time. I know for a fact that at least one of your socks is down there.
Probably more.
Yeah, but I know there's
Yeah.
one because I was actually lifting socks up one day, and I was as I was pulling it out, I saw it on the ledge, and I went to go stop myself, and it just fell into the hole.
Is it a white sock?
Of course, it probably is. Yeah,
You let it. You lost. You lost.
and
the
it was
sock.
like it was shortly after we did it.
You didn't even say anything.
and it's just like, oh,
you just let it go in silence.
This is
You're
what-
like, oh, it's gone.
podcast. This is the confession part of our
You
podcast.
are easy to let sacrifice things.
It wasn't my sock. It was your sock.
Exactly.
But it was also
I
like
can't
right-
wait till I lose one of your socks. I'm going to forcefully put one
The
in
challenge that we have too is the way that our washer and dryer is. Like, in order for us to take off the front thing, which isn't a big deal, it means we have to take off this sliding closet door. That's actually the bigger pain in the ass.
there. Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to do
That will set you up for divorce.
Yeah, and socks too.
Sliding doors are stupid. Or those, not
talking-
the
talking
sliding doors, but the,
You talking about the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow?
yeah. What are those doors called? They're not sliding. They're
Folding doors.
Folding doors. Yeah, they're really dumb.
Yeah, really dumb.
And I don't know why they thought to put a folding door on a place where a washer and dryer go into. I just don't get that.
As opposed to like a regular door.
Well, just the folding door, because it's going to be in the way. You have to take it off every time you have to replace the washer dryer.
Yeah, I mean, our washer and dryer is a giant freaking double stack
Yeah.
thing, though. So,
Yeah.
Not
So
to
that's
brag,
another nightmare.
but yeah. So I don't think it was.
Why are
meant
you
for
bragging
any-
about a double stack?
double stack? No,
It's
I
like a
just think
bunk bed of washer and dryers.
It is, but I don't think that it was ever meant to hold something that big in there. So I don't think it would have.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I don't think that. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know why folding doors are on there, and that's not a super interesting topic.
No.
So we'll move on to something else. Move on to something less interesting.
We did go to Toy Traders today.
Toy Traders, we did.
We picked up our David from Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
We put him on reserve, I guess, or whatever you want to call it.
We had a standing order. For
We had a standing order for the set.
Whenever a Schitt's Creek character comes in, they will call us.
Yeah.
And they've done it twice now. It's
We
great.
have 3 of them. We need one more. We need Catherine O'Hara. And we are complete.
Yeah.
They offered us, they had the chase for us, but we were like, how much is it? There's like $55.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
You're throwing around this word chase. Like, I should know about. I've only started hearing about this. It's like, oh, there's the chase. There's the chase. When did this start happening? This bonus character.
It's just the dark world of Funko collectors, I guess. Or I think a chase is referred to a lot of things that are like a bonus, like a alternate version of something.
Somehow during
And it's
this
called
pandemic,
chase because you're chasing it, right?
Somehow in this pandemic, all of a sudden it's commonplace and everybody knows about it. But this is the first time hearing about it. Like in the
I
last
think it's
2
been
months.
around a while. I
know.
just think that I still remember back when Funko first started. We bought the Beatles. We still have them, and they're worth
too.
quite a bit now. And they were just a small company then. And when they were getting bigger, they're like, "Oh, we're never going to be like the collectible company. We're going to always produce stuff, and it's not going to be." But they've totally started doing that. They totally started.
I think
limited
once they
runs
realize
and-
that they can make $1 billion, they were
They've
like,
already made $1 billion.
we
at
should
this
make
point.
more billions of dollars.
No, but they've turned the whole back end of things. Even Toy Traders is doing it, where we didn't buy the chase. The chase isn't $55.
No.
They're just charging $55 for it at Toy Traders,
Yeah.
and they've never done that before.
No.
They're starting to turn a corner that I don't like, which is starting to overcharge for
Well,
Funkos.
they do have very expensive collectibles in there, which is awesome. But new toys that are coming in just for the first time, I mean, unless they're getting them for more money, but I don't think they are. I don't know if they are. I don't want to accuse them of anything. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we were getting those rare ones for the regular price for a while.
Oh yeah, we were paying like $11 to $15, and now it's becoming like $20 or $35.
Yeah.
and now $50. And I look on the States on the sites, and it's like, or even at Funko, and it's not that price.
No.
It's way cheaper, and even the chase is normally the same price. It's just whether you're going to get it or not.
Well, and we've done that a couple of times where it's just like, oh fuck, I'll just buy it on Amazon. It's $8 or it's $15 or it's $12 or whatever the heck it is. And I want to support, small business, and I want to
Yeah.
support Toy Traders, but at the same time, it's like, motherfucker, like there's a breaking point.
No, but you're selling it for the first time as a first time product. You're acting like you're a reseller and you got it, and now you're selling it
Yeah.
for a higher price.
Right.
And that kind of bothers me. They've only
Little
just
bit.
started doing this, it feels like, and it kind of bothers me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I still like them. I still think they're great. And they're
Amazing
really
store.
one of the first people to get a lot of the products in now because you have a relationship with Funko. But
And
it bugs
I
me.
guess that's what bothers me about it. I don't want to dwell on this too much, but at the same time, it's my genuine opinion, which is I know they have a direct relationship. I know they're getting this stuff. So did they go buy this set off of eBay? And I'm pretty sure they didn't because when we got the phone call, it said, "Hey, these 2 Funkos came in."
no, they already knew they were coming in.
Yes. Okay. But like when we got there and it was on the shelf, yes, the Chase wasn't on the shelf, but there was about 10 or 12 of
But
the
the
other
Chase
Davids.
could have been behind the counter. They put all the
True.
expensive ones behind the counter now.
True.
But I guarantee if the Chase was at, say, Funko,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that price. It would be the same exact price. So now when we bought the Police, the 3-pack is a little bit more money than a standard 3-pack.
Yeah. Which I get.
Especially the 3 colors.
Yeah.
Which I get. Which
synchronicity
wasn't
colors.
more though. It was like $30 or $35 or something.
Yeah.
But if you bought that at, say, Toy Traders, they'd want like $80 for it or something, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I get they have to raise their prices and stuff, but like they're acting like a eBay reseller at this point.
Kind of. Yeah.
And that just bothers me. There's still a lot of really good Funkos I get good prices on. It's when I feel like it started when the Mandalorian stuff started coming out.
Yeah.
I went to go get a Mandalorian or Mando, and it was like more than I was like, oh, it's going to be like $15, $20.
Right.
Ended up being like 35, and I was like, I don't need it.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah.
a little too much.
It's funny though because maybe it's just because I'm more in tune of what those prices are versus like some of the statues that they have that are really really expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not insulted by any of that stuff because I'm just like, well, that's not what I'm necessarily going there to buy. So I don't know what the original regular price is.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, the statues is a different story. Actually, they need to get more Wonder Woman stuff in. I feel like they don't get enough Wonder Woman stuff.
true.
But they're trying. So we also bought a David Funko from Schitt's Creek.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that leads us into talking about the movie we watched on Hulu.
On Hulu with Daniel Levy, who was
Yeah.
not the star of this movie,
He's not
but
the star, no.
heavily prominent on the poster, I think, to get people to click and watch it.
Yeah.
Well done, Hulu.
They shoved everyone in a little picture frame as the cover.
Yeah, the picture of the poster, sort of the poster that you would click on to watch the movie, it's a little misleading, but they tried to cram everybody. There's a lot of great people in this movie, so they tried to cram all of them into the poster to get you to watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to shift this way. I'm going to turn.
You're a turn boy?
Yeah.
I like this movie. I love that it was the plot is more based on a lesbian couple, which is awesome. This is one of 3 LGBTQ related Christmas movies released in 2020. The other 2 are Dashing in December and The Christmas House.
Okay. Well, since we've only talked about, or only watched the one,
Yeah.
we'll just talk about the one. But that's a good sign. Other than all of the movies that have come out this year, only 3 of them are focusing on LGBTQ.
Yeah.
That's great. It's promising. This is something that probably should have been done forever ago.
Well, I kind of think have you seen Home for the Holidays was a different kind of movie. Like it did have the brother was gay and he brought his boyfriend home.
That was Robert Downey Jr. from forever ago.
And it wasn't the star though, but
Nope.
he had issues and
Yeah, so
it was unconventional Christmas movie as well.
it was Thanksgiving, wasn't it? Home for the Holidays? I think it was Thanksgiving.
Although I don't think Happiest season should be an unconventional Christmas movie.
No,
it should be a normal Christmas movie.
And it is, and I think but it is by Hollywood standards very what is the word you use?
Unconventional?
Thank you. By Hollywood standards, it is very unconventional, and it's about time you started seeing these things.
Yeah,
and
because this
I
is like
also
what real families are now.
didn't have high hopes that this movie would be great.
No.
And that's because I never thought Kristen Stewart was a fantastic actress.
No, I didn't either.
But I've also not seen her in a lot of stuff outside of the Twilight stuff.
No, I was actually worried. But they didn't give her a lot of lines. A lot of times she didn't defend herself. So
she was quiet. But I thought she was much better than I expected in this movie.
She was good. Like
And this movie was better
surprised. I'm surprised. I'm glad it was good. Mm-hmm. I actually, the way it ended, I actually didn't want it to end the way it ended.
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of spoil this movie.
A little bit. I actually think her girlfriend treated her like shit.
Totally
And I
like
kind of feel like she started to.
I'm actually going to say unforgivable.
It is.
How she treated her.
If you love someone, I don't think I would never do that to you, no matter how I felt.
Deal breaker.
But I don't know. I just think, I don't know. It's the Hollywood, right, where they want a happy ending, so they give you a happy ending versus it's okay if they just don't get back together.
But, okay, so there is Aubrey Plaza's character that they could have taken the story in that direction.
Yeah.
And that could have, hey, everybody got, not everybody, but there could have been a happy ending that way.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? You're an asshole. You're treating somebody that you love really shitty.
But even from the beginning when they arrived at the house.
But maybe that would have been a good lesson.
But right from the beginning, the mother was, I thought, the mother knows. The mother knows her daughter's gay and she knows this is her girlfriend.
Right.
But she didn't. And right away, the mother started treating her girlfriend like shit, even though she thought she was just a friend. They put her in the basement for one thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not allowed to creepily go around the house. Like every time she left the room, they're like, go back to your room. Like it was really weird. Like that's the only thing I thought. But I mean, I did like the movie. It turned out really well. It's just a weird situation. Maybe that's how some people's situations are. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is a very conservative family. There was
he's like running for office
for local mayor, and again, all the performances are quite good. A lot of really great actors in this movie.
Yep.
And so all of the supporting characters are really, really strong. I'm trying not to spoil it, but at the same time, what the hell?
Well, they're billing Kristen Stewart as the main character.
Well, she is. It's kind of it is kind of her story. The Mackenzie, whatever the hell her name is, Mackenzie Davis, which I feel like was she a child actress? Can you click on her name for a second? Because I know she was in that last Terminator movie.
She was born and raised in Vancouver, BC. What? Did they film this movie here?
I don't know.
And she acted in the Neighborhood Playhouse in New York.
It's weird because I can't see her as a Terminator, but I'm trying to think of what else.
I see her there as Terminator.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else that she was in that maybe we've seen, and I thought she was like a child actress because when I saw her name, it's like that name seems familiar
Princess
to
Bride,
me.
it's the TV series.
There was a TV series for the Princess Bride?
I guess so. I didn't know. Nothing standing out.
Okay, well,
she was in something. I Just Want My Pants Back.
Good movie. Never seen.
Nothing standing out but I mean, that was since 2011. She's what is a child? I guess she is a child actress, but it was like 2011.
Okay.
I somehow think of child actor as someone who started in the 80s.
Right. Not all kids are from the 80s.
No, not all the kids from the 80s. There's new child actors every day.
There is. But, okay, so I thought she was fine in the movie. I thought her character was good. She was clearly dealing with stuff. There was this whole all-American family that they were trying to live up to. Alison Brie's character, I thought, was okay, a little bit limited. She's great. Generally speaking, she's fantastic.
She needs to be in it more. She was good. I actually thought she would get involved with her instead of her girlfriend. They had a better connection.
You're talking about Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey, yeah,
she was great, and
they
I was
had a better connection.
And I would have thought that's actually a better storyline. That's actually a better ending to this because now you found somebody that actually has gone through what you've gone through. They seem a better match.
Yeah,
and anyways, there was a couple of add-on storylines that the Alison Brie's husband having this whole side thing that was dumb.
Yeah.
Also, at the very end of the movie, so there's the third sister, which I loved, who's writing a sci-fi novel, who's fantastic in this movie. Really, really, really great, quirky, fun character.
Yeah.
But at the end of the movie, Dan Levy's character and them, they're like all of a sudden they're hanging out together constantly. And
he's like part of the family now.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand the motivation there. I'm still okay with it because I like Dan Levy so much.
Well, I guess in any movie, there's the unexplained weird things that would never happen.
I guess,
regardless if it's a lesbian couple or not. It just feels like there were some weird things. Like, I don't know. It was funny. I mean, I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
I think it got better towards the end. Like things started.
Well, they did that classic thing. Like, so there was a near teary-eyed emotional ending where things happen. Then they flash forward a year. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, how do we get Dan back in here? Because we want him here at the end of the movie and that sort of thing. So it just felt very tacked on.
Like, does he not have a family?
Yeah, exactly.
Is him and Kristen Stewart not have families?
Because he's gay. The sister, I believe, is straight, but they're hanging out because she, at the previous Christmas, told him about the book they were working on. Yeah. Was there something that I missed where he was, like, working in, like, the publishing industry? Like, all of a sudden, when she's doing the signing at the end of the movie, he's sitting with her? Is he representing her?
Is he a co-writer?
Is he her assistant?
Does he do sketches inside the book? I don't know. There's some weird things. Maybe he's her publicist.
Well, beginning of the movie, he was watching the dogs. He was watching the pets. So
but he moved up from pet watching to publicist.
Exactly.
I don't know. These are things we don't know. You know what movie I think they should bring back, or TV show, and I'm hoping, but I haven't seen it show up, and it probably should have already, is The Moody Christmas.
Oh, you love that.
I love that so much. It was so good. And I was like, oh, they're setting it up for next season. Maybe it won't be at Christmas. Maybe it'll be a wedding because it ended with like a upcoming wedding.
I'm going to assume that.
But you can't call it Moody Christmas then.
Okay, so that would have been shot like 2 years ago. It came out right before Christmas last year, like all the episodes are up on Netflix.
Yeah. Was it a Christmas Day thing though?
I don't remember. You watched it. I didn't watch it. And I love Dennis Leary, but I didn't watch it. You kind of like destroyed all of the episodes.
Did you not watch any of it?
No, I didn't watch any of it all. You watched it like all in one night, I think.
Let's watch it. I thought you watched it with me.
No.
Okay,
which actually leads us to our second movie, which you watched twice.
I watched 3 times. But we're going to watch this tonight after we do this podcast. When we have dinner, we'll start watching it.
How many episodes? Are there a handful of episodes?
I think it's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
But I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of, I thought it was sort of an unconventional Christmas gathering too. But I know it's been a while, so when we watch it again, it'll be fun. What was that movie? The next movie called?
So the next movie is called Mr. Right. And you had watched it again the other night, and you're like, hey, you remember this movie? I watched it the other night. I'm like, I've never heard of this movie. Mm-hmm. I love Anna Kendrick. I love what's-his-face in it, too.
Oh, let's see.
God damn it, his name is...
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell. And you're like, no, you don't know. You've seen this movie. We watched it.
I was like, we watched this. We watched this together. I know we did. It was fun. You remember the ending when they were sitting there in the cafe.
No. Had not seen it. So then you started playing it for me. I immediately got hooked. This is another sort of, I guess if we're gonna put these two movies into a
because it's not like
into
a
same
special,
category.
But, yeah.
No, but it's sort of this non-traditional rom-com movie. So the other one should be traditional because it's just it's just a gay couple, guys. We can have those movies too.
But they have rom-coms that are sort of action adventure.
Right, but that is something that they should do more
James
of.
Bond is kind of like that.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
That's really true.
Yeah.
But like that rom-com and then a bit of an action movie. So you've got maybe something here that a female audience likes, and then maybe something here that the dude is going to like that may have been dragged to this movie.
But he was so charming because he's
great.
He's got these. He's like a contract killer.
Yeah, he's a hitman.
He's a hitman, but he doesn't actually do it. He actually kills the people that hire him to kill people. Like if you call him and say, "I want my husband dead," he's going to shoot you.
He's going to come back
because murder's wrong.
Yeah.
Because murder's wrong.
Right.
And so when he goes and kills someone or kills the person, he puts on a clown nose and he does dance moves before he gets there. But he's really slick in his moving.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know. I'm just addicted to this movie. I really hope I hope they make another one because it was just really fun. And she sort of has the same sort of abilities he has. He realizes she has the same abilities.
This is one that I don't think we should spoil.
No, you should watch it because it's just really cute.
Yeah.
And you think it's going to be really cheesy, but ends up being really fun and funny.
The two of them are really exceptional. They have a lot of screen presence. She's outstanding. She doesn't age at all.
No.
I'm obsessed with how she's frozen in time.
I actually looked up her height, and I thought she was like 5'1" or 5'2" or something. And then I
Right.
discovered that Lady Gaga was 5'1". What?
I don't know. We talked about this the other night, and Gaga, you asked me how tall she was, and I was thrown by the question because I just assumed that she was probably 5'9", 5'11", and now that I think about it, I've just been lied to the whole time, which I think just comes back down to like, wow, photography, you can do anything. It's just weird to think of that because she always looks so powerful when she's in like a music video.
Well, but I think she's
and on
always wearing like
stage.
big heels, like big giant heels to make her look powerful.
So that takes her up to like 5'4".
That's my height.
Right.
And you put her on our stage.
You put her on a stage, you shoot her from down low so she looks,
But she
looks
does
tall
look
and powerful.
Everything
It's
I've
so cool.
even her documentary, she looked tall. I watched her
Again,
documentary
did
too.
they shoot her from a low angle so they look tall? Like,
I
mean,
don't
that's
know.
like,
Maybe
that's
maybe
the cool
she was
part of
sitting all the
filmmaking.
time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
They put her in tiny chairs.
They surrounded her with short people like they used to do with Prince.
I just thought I thought she was tall. I thought she'd
Yeah.
be like 5'9" or something.
I kind of knew that Angie Kendrick was small, and I think on her IMDb page, it mentions, like, either it says known for, if you scroll
Known
down,
for being short.
it says tiny frame.
Some people like a tiny frame on someone.
Yeah. But she's so great in this movie.
Oh, yeah, for
She's
sure.
so funny. I feel like she ad-libs a lot of her stuff. He's charming. He's doing all the dancing, which I've seen him do in about 19 different movies.
Yeah.
But there's something about that. It's the same with Dan Levy.
It's just the way the movie's shot too.
But I mean, people have this certain thing, like it's the Tom Hanks likability thing.
I feel like
Tom Hanks is the same guy in every movie.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick has a lot of the same personality, the same quick, she's quick-witted and that sort of thing. But it sucks you in. You like it. You just like it.
I think he's a cross between Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling.
Interesting.
I think if they made a baby,
You would
could
get
be
Sam Rockwell.
you get Sam Rockwell.
I think he's older than both of them.
Well, that's when you put them together. That's the same.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. An
Jam
older.
those two studs together, you get an old baby.
He's not an old baby.
Yeah.
Why is he a baby?
Well, you said he
How old is he?
make him. I think he's probably my age.
Well, that's not old.
Older than Ryan and Ryan. Ryan and Ryan coming this fall.
But he's not old.
No, but he's genuinely, when you take two people and you make a baby with them, the baby's younger.
Not in our world.
Not in this Hollywood creation where two men make a baby.
Okay.
I would watch that movie.
Do you want to guess his age?
Yeah, I think he's probably 48.
Really?
What do we got?
52.
There, older than me.
He's older. He can be your dad. No, he can't.
Cannot. But he'd be my older brother.
He doesn't look fit. Wait, she's playing a young 20-something in the
She
movie.
is born in 1985. I looked it up earlier today.
No, but in the movie, she's playing a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah, because she's frozen in time.
So is she
doesn't
dating a
age.
50-year-old in the movie?
Well, we don't know how old he is. No, but she's playing some. I think she's probably playing around her age. She's probably 30, mid-30s.
But again, select her
But she
name.
can play any age. She was playing a teenager in those Twilight movies when she was probably 25 years old.
True.
And she doesn't look that much older now.
No, I don't think she will age either.
Yeah. Petite frame.
She's 35.
Yeah.
So if they're playing their ages in the movie, 35, 45, like slightly under 20 years.
Reasonable. I mean,
that's a lot of years.
it is, but it's not. That's very commonplace.
I guess so.
But they didn't once say that she was, 25.
That's true.
But anyways, this was a fun movie. This is a really interesting, great, fun. They've got such great chemistry together.
Yeah,
there's some good action sequences. There's not a lot of other characters. Well, RZA is in it. That's somebody that you might know.
There's a lot of comedy and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I enjoyed it. I can't believe I've never seen it.
It's a cute movie, and I'm
you've
so
seen
glad.
it.
I'm glad I got to see it a third time. I
seen
watched it like hours before,
And it was still entertaining.
and it was still entertaining. And I watched it again.
Oh, that's
So I know
freaking
this is
funny.
3 times because I know I've seen it one time before. I must have watched it before by myself while you're in bed.
Yeah, I think it came out in 2016.
Well, I watched it between now and then, and I remember seeing it.
Shit, so she was 30 or 31 back then.
Yeah, and he was 40 something.
There you go. Oh,
So,
man.
Yeah, but it was really good. I don't think they're doing another one, but I would love for them to do another one.
It's totally set up that they could do another one, and I think I would definitely line up and buy a ticket to go see that. I think she's great. He's not necessarily doing a lot. He doesn't work steady like she does, I don't think.
Really?
I've never seen the movie Moon, which is something that I want to see that he is in, but I've always enjoyed
He's so
watching
busy.
his stuff.
What do you mean? He's got like 5 movies in completed.
Wow.
He just completed Virtual Signs. He's in post-production of The Adventures of Drunky.
This is a movie I need to
see. He's filming right now The Bad Guys. Pre-production of Untitled Myrtle Haggard biopic.
Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Country singer.
Oh.
He's going to play Merle Haggard.
He's also in pre-production of The Heart. He's busy.
But none of those things say Mr. Right 2.
He also did Trolls World Tour.
She's in that movie.
Oh my God. Are they buddies? They must be.
Probably are. Wouldn't you want to be buddies with Anna Kendrick?
He's also in a TV series from 2015 to 2020 called F is for Family.
Oh, it's like he's doing voice work.
Is this a cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Princess Bride, the
Bill Burr cartoon.
He was also in Princess Bride, the miniseries. Who else did we say that was Princess Bride miniseries?
Yeah, you did say
someone
that.
Someone else we just read from the other movie.
What's her face? That was in the Mackenzie Davis.
Whoa, these all are the same people. How did we watch 2 movies that sort of worlds already collided together? That's so crazy.
Hollywood's an incestuous slut fest.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend this movie. It was good, and I miss it. There's not many good movies like that anymore.
You watched it 3 times. You watched it 3 times.
You have to catch up and watch it 2 more times.
Okay. I want to watch Moon, though. I want to watch Moon instead. I'll go on a bit of a Sam Rockwell kick. Although we talked about seeing what Shudder has on it for Christmas horror movies. If there is such a thing.
There is a such thing as Christmas horror movies.
There must be.
You made a Christmas horror movie.
I did, years ago. Grounds for Madness. You know what? I think it was taken down from YouTube.
Why?
Probably because of the O Tannenbaum song.
No.
I swear I put it up, and it's not on that Stiff Films account right now. If you're listening to this, there's a movie. Look for it. It's called O Terror Bomb. Yeah. I'll put a link.
And there's also Grounds for Madness.
Yeah, I'll have to find it again.
Oh,
I hope we.
Do you have to edit it and put other music? Oh, that's the whole point of the title of the movie.
I know.
Wait a second. If you,
I think because I know it was up there, and it's not there anymore.
Can you check it off as a student film?
I wonder.
So you can. Wow, I have to check because the whole point of putting all those old. You did like 13 short films. The whole point is putting them on YouTube is to have them there forever.
Last forever.
They'll be there forever.
Yeah.
Do you Venmo them? I don't know. Not Venmo. We're not sending money to them. What's the other one?
Send money to me.
What's the other video?
Vimeo.
Can you Vimeo them?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they'll have less strict. I've got to get it somewhere. So I'll have to go back and find that and see.
Dang. That sucks. But there's also Grounds for Madness, which he's in.
I'm the star.
It's all about coffee.
I'll link it below. No, it's fine. I was a much younger fellow.
When you were a film guy, you went to film school and...
It was me and some friends making
movies.
Making fun short films. It was great.
Yeah. Before YouTube. You guys had YouTube, you would be rocking.
Too ahead of our time.
Yeah, you had to rent movie theaters and play them for people.
Yes, we did. It was pre-YouTube, pre-internet.
Yeah.
We were using pre-fucking 4K phones.
Yeah, you guys are using actual video equipment.
Handy cams.
Handy cams? You were renting stuff?
We were.
Cool. Yeah. Good times.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'll share that. But, yeah, I know it is time for... I would love to see more... Shudder has to have some horror Christmas tree killing movies.
Oh, they've got to.
We're going to find that out for sure. But we do have the Disney Yule log behind us. What is this, the castle from Disney? Still going.
Is that like the Frozen castle?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I think it is. I think it's like the artwork on around it is from Frozen. That looks like Anna.
That's on Disney Plus that you can watch.
It's really cute.
It is cute.
We do have a real fireplace below, but we don't want to be on fire when we're doing this podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the Frozen one. They have a lot of gifts on their tree, by the way.
They're princesses.
Yeah. Is it a lot of tiaras?
It's all tiaras. That's all they get. All they get are tiaras.
Oh, I was thinking if there was Shudder horror. Oops.
Let's quickly look and see. I'm really upset that we drank all of this beer, the Fieldhouse Kiwi Tequila Golden Sour. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was excellent. Excellent.
Can you still get it?
I don't know. I have to check. I'm toying on whether I'm going to buy a beer advent calendar or not this year.
Oh, that's right.
I'm actually now leaning against it for the same reason of I don't think any of them have any real spectacular beers.
That's what I find.
When I looked at the Steamworks one, who I love Steamworks. Mm-hmm. It's they're trying to appeal to a wider audience, so it's a lot of just sort of basic, ordinary beers, and I'm very particular. And I have my trends.
You don't want to be stuck with. One time you got an advent calendar, they had the same beer in there a couple of times.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
But also, I don't drink beer every single day, and when I pick one and when I pull it out, and it's a Kolsch, and when I'm actually wanting to have like a stout, I want to drink a stout.
You end up with like a German beer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And anyways.
Okay, so Shudder does have some Christmas horror stories.
Oh, yes.
There's one called A Christmas Horror Story.
Perfect.
Never seen. There's called Christmas Presents. Like presents?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Christmas Evil.
Yes.
Christmas Presents looks really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Presents in Past thing, probably when they're traveling.
Okay.
Oh, there's Blood Vessel. We watched that too.
Oh, fuck. Blood Vessel was pretty great.
There's tons. Cursed Films.
Black Christmas.
Oh, yeah. God, you know that Mortuary Collection would still work at Christmas.
I think Mortuary Collection will work anytime.
There's one called Better Watch Out. Like the song? Better watch out.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
Well, also, there's he sees you when you're sleeping. What could be creepier than that?
There's something that's on it December 11th called Joe Bob Saves Christmas Drive-In. But I don't know what that is.
It's got a skeleton.
It does.
A Santa hat on. So
I mean, that could be like from 5 Christmases ago.
Well, I'm glad. So we got a bunch of Shudder Christmas things to watch. That'll be exceptional.
Christmas Presents looks good.
It's a good title.
It's good. You got so much to play with there.
You can take anything.
Okay, here's the top 10 Shudder Christmas movies.
Bring it on.
They're saying Better Watch Out is number 1. Better Watch Out.
Are we going to we should watch them in this list.
We should.
Okay.
Black Christmas.
Okay.
A Christmas Horror Story, which looks amazing. There's like this elf in a shopping cart, but he looks creepy with Santa.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that looks crazy.
Okay.
The Canal.
The Canal.
Well, I don't know what that has to do with the Christmas yet.
You just say the titles, and I'll say them in a creepy voice to make
all the creatures were stirring.
All the creatures were stirring.
Yeah. Awkward Christmas Eve leads to a couple in a strange theater.
An awkward Christmas Eve leads... Oh, I can't remember what you said.
That's cool. It has like a creepy monster coming out of a broken ornament. Jack Frost.
A Michael Keaton movie.
I think so.
Yeah, where he's a snowman.
Number 7, Dial Code for Santa. For Santa Claus.
Dial Code.
Dial Code for Santa Claus. And it has a kid with a machine gun. He looks like he's from the Goonies.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
See, there you go.
We got a part 1. Ooh, that looks good. That looks like one of your short films. It gets a 3.7 out of 10. And then Christmas Presents is number 9. There's only 9. Where's the 10?
Did it say top 10 and then left out one? That's sloppy journalism.
What? Yeah, there's only 9. So,
oh, well.
There you go.
Because you got to add 10.
There's got to be more, though.
Yeah.
I'm just interested in most of these. Probably Christmas Presents. This one here, A Christmas Horror Story, looks really creepy and weird.
Well, I'm going to work on one, and I already have my title, and it's called The Gift.
I think that might already be a thing.
I just think it's a perfect title.
Is The Gift the thing I keep seeing on Hulu with that woman and the bald kid?
I don't know.
It's always this weird photo of like precious child. It's called The Gift.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's
and
right.
I see it and it's annoying, and I hit it. I actually said I gave it a thumbs down. It's probably like a good movie about some true story, and now it doesn't show up anymore because I gave it thumbs down based on the photo. Because I was just like, this is a weird photo. I don't want to see it.
That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a lot of. We're gonna keep Shudder going and see if we can keep the creepy going all the way up until Christmas.
It doesn't have to be a Halloween thing. We can watch scary movies forever.
We can.
Definitely. So that was good. Is there anything else you want to talk about in our week or the exciting week ahead that we have? I'm just going to keep scratching. I can hear that in the microphone. It's good. Beard. You know what I determined? I determined that if I keep my beard shorter, the gray doesn't stand out. Because one of the first videos we had, looked like I had this weird dark beard.
Is this
and
a part of the podcast? Or you just...
Oh, yeah. It's
okay.
important to be honest with the people. To be
I think you're not seeing it.
Keeping it shorter, because when it gets longer and there's more gray coming in, the gray fades. And it looks like skin on skin. And it looks like I got this weird beard thing.
Also the name of your book.
Weird beard thing?
No, The Gray Fades.
The Gray Fades. Beautiful. Yeah.
It also could be like a name of like a Shudder movie, like a barber who's a murder. Gray Fades. Gray Fades.
Gray Fades. Yeah. Grave Fades. Yeah. Barbershop.
We just changed the whole thing now. Now we're talking about a graveyard.
Yep. It's good.
Graveyard to barbershop.
Still murder.
Also a great idea.
Well, what is that? That Sweeney Todd. They're murderers. They're barbers.
That is true.
Done.
But I was just thinking a barbershop in a graveyard or...
A barbershop in a graveyard. You get no work there. Nobody there needs a haircut.
Yeah, but you would go visit in a graveyard.
Why not just the barber that kills people?
You can.
Doesn't need to be near the graveyard.
It's on the price list. Murder, $10.
Oh, man. All right. We're losing it. I just wanted to press that.
You've got buttons now.
Yeah, I do have buttons now.
Yeah, buttons.
And I'm loving it.
Where's my buttons?
Well, I've got to switch it back. I've got to combine them all so they'll all be in the same spot. So we've got to... but we'll refine this. That's what people think of the buttons.
The buttons?
I'm trying for...
How long does this go on for?
Yeah, it goes... Some of them loop forever.
Oh, we just let it loop?
You have to hit it again to stop it.
Okay.
But yeah.
As long as we never hit applause.
You don't like that one?
Stop! No! That is the worst.
It is.
One ever.
I'll get rid of that.
Only one I like is this one.
Beautiful.
Always.
Yeah.
That should happen every time I walk into a room.
You really should. You should have your own button. You should have your own roadcaster with you. And you can press it.
I need like a mini one.
You do. You have
Just
to get that on
button.
your phone. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's fun. We'll keep playing with that. I won't do any more button pushing for today because it gets annoying.
Ever.
But it's still awesome.
If we hit an applause button, it means I'm drunk.
That's true. You hate the applause button. You'll be the one that presses it.
Because it's like when we watch a sitcom and they put applause in.
Oh, laugh tracks. Yeah.
And I hate that.
The worst.
It's like we're forcing comedy.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
But
actually, I want to put sad noise, like like you had earlier.
The sad noise.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Although that's like that's like Bozo the Clown. What's scary? Ooh, Shudder Christmas movies coming soon.
Yes. But you know what? For the next thing, we'll get some more Christmas things put in there. But for now, I think it's good. Well, this will be a new fun zone for us to work on.
Fun zone.
Fun zone.
This is a fun zone.
This is a fun zone.
Yeah. That's cool.
But, no, it's good. I'm glad beer was fantastic. You loved it. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I'm disappointed I can't get more. I probably waited too long. Can't get more.
Is it a seasonal?
It probably is, but we'll try.
That's too bad.
Fieldhouse just makes exceptional things.
Yeah, it's really good. That's what a sour should taste like. This is not your beer podcast, but that's what a sour should taste like.
True.
I liked it.
But I guess we'll leave it at that. We watched two fun little movies. One you saw 3 times. Another one
could be a fourth.
Dan Levy in it, and we've started rewatching Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, and I don't know if that brought on because we're buying the Funko characters. Mm-hmm. We're slowly getting them. Mm-hmm. So
I don't know. We watched the ending of Schitt's Creek, and it was just so bloody great.
It was good.
And
they did on a high note for sure.
And, you know, we watched that first season so long ago, so it's great going back through it. And there's a lot of stuff that I just don't even remember at all.
Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier about having the Funko chase of his character. I was like, I don't remember that.
We'll get to it.
But we already found it.
Kick ourselves.
We already found it. It's when he went and lived with the Amish overnight.
Yeah.
And he was wearing stuff.
Weird.
I don't know.
Look like a crow.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's that.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to hit a button that's going to play our outro, and then we'll say goodbye. But thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. Mm-hmm. And as always, you can go to anchor.fm and leave a voice comment, or you can comment right below on the YouTubes here.
True.
And I'd also love it if you would write us a review on Apple Podcasts or anywhere that you can do that. It just helps us out. If you can hit the like button and subscribe, you can be notified when other videos are put up. And it just really helps people find the channel. But we want to hear what you're doing for Christmas, so let us know, and hope to hear from you soon.
Mm-hmm. Bye, humans.
Goodbye, humans.
Goodbye, humans. That's right.